IPs required for Exadata. While planning to set up Exadata machine, Database Machine Administrator, DMA, works with network team to reserve IPs for Exadata machine. Basically 3 types of networks are required. 1. Public network, compute nodes public host IPs, through which application tier connects to database, VIP and scan IPs belong to public network. Connection routed via public gateway. 2. Private network. This is for communication between compute nodes and cell nodes via InfiniBand. Also for communication among compute nodes via InfiniBand switches. Private IPs are local to machine and need not be configured in DNS. X4 onwards, each compute node and cell node has assigned 2 private IPs, Priv1 and Priv2. 3. Management network. This network being used to manage Exadata components. As name suggests, it is internal to data center and cannot be accessed from public network. ILM IPs are belong to management network. Public network run on 10G or 25G fiber optics, private network uses 40G, one-way, InfiniBand fiber networks, management network run on 1G copper network. Backup IPs are configured in management network but they required high-speed data transfer so they are configured on 10G or 25G fiber optics. Elastic configuration is available in Exadata now, but if we consider traditional Exadata configuration then it comes with following configurations. 1. Full rack, 8 compute nodes, 14 cell nodes, 3 InfiniBand switches, 1 Ethernet switch, 2 PDU, power distribution unit. 2. Half rack, 4 compute nodes, 7 cell nodes, 3 InfiniBand switches, 1 Ethernet switch, 2 PDU, power distribution unit. 3. Quarter rack configuration. 2 compute nodes, 3 cell nodes, 2 InfiniBand switches, 1 Ethernet switch, 2 PDU, power distribution unit. IP address requirement for each configuration would be 1. Full rack. Compute nodes, 8 public IPs, 8 VIPs, 8 management IPs, 8 ALOM IPs, 8 backup IPs, 16 private IPs. Total 56 IPs required. Cell nodes, 14 management IPs, 14 ILOM IPs, 28 private IPs. Total 56 IPs required. IB switches, 3 management IPs required. Ethernet switch, 1 management IP required. PDUs, 2 management IPs required. Scan, 3 public IPs required. Total 56 plus 56 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 121 IPs are required. 2. Half rack. Compute nodes, for public IPs, for VIPs, for management IPs, for ILOM IPs, for backup IPs, 8 private IPs. Total 28 IPs required. Cell nodes, 7 management IPs, 7 ILOM IPs, 14 private IPs. Total 28 IPs required. IB switches, 3 management IPs required. Ethernet switch, 1 management IP required. PDUs, 2 management IPs required. Scan, 3 public IPs required. Total 28 plus 28 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 65 IPs are required. 3. Quarter rack. Compute nodes, 2 public IPs, 2 VIPs, 2 management IPs, 2 ILOM IPs, 2 backup IPs, 4 private IPs. Total 14 IPs required. Cell nodes, 3 management IPs, 3 ILOM IPs, 6 private IPs. Total 12 IPs required. IB switches, 2 management IPs required. Ethernet switch, 1 management IP required. PDUs, 2 management IPs required. Scan, 3 public IPs required. Total 14 plus 12 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 34 IPs are required.